Have you decided on what you'd like to have?
Yes, I'll have the spinach salad and the asparagus ravioli, please.
Ordering a meal at a restaurant is something most of us take for granted, but for 38-year-old Molly Clark, it's a pretty big deal.
Oftentimes my husband will have to translate to me what the server has said, and it's quite embarrassing when that happens.
Though Molly says that doesn't happen anymore, thanks to her hearing aids, which for a long time she didn't want to admit she needed.
I did not think that I would be a candidate at all with my young age at the time, and I'm very fit, very healthy, always have been, so I just thought it was something that would go away, and it just didn't.
When her hearing loss began impacting her job as a human resources director for a major hotel chain, she knew it was time to see an audiologist. She also knew she didn't want to wear bulky, uncomfortable hearing aids like those she'd tried but stopped wearing years ago.
Being discreet in appearance was very important, and something that was comfortable, physically comfortable in my ear. And she was able to match it up perfectly with this model.
Individual lifestyle needs and severity of hearing loss guide hearing care professionals to select the most appropriate hearing aids for their patients.
So we were able to get her what's called a Motion 100, which is a very good, solid standard device made by Siemens, and it's worked wonderfully for her.
Not just at work, but at home as well.
We spend a lot of time on our deck, and we sit out there and play games and eat dinner just about every single night, and now I can hear the birds chirping, and sometimes, unfortunately, I can hear all the dogs barking in the neighborhood now.
But this also allows you to change the volume. All you have to do is press this little button, and the volume goes up, press it, it goes down, and wherever it's best for you, that's the right setting. I really love my job because now I can come in and fit a patient like Molly with an entry-level device that is far superior than the high-end devices were even a few years ago. So I don't have any reservations if someone comes in and says, well, I can't afford the highest. I say, we can still help you.
Molly's husband lovingly jokes about their early dating days.
I think one of the reasons why she fell in love with me initially is because I am in her audible range, so that helped significantly. I could lean in and whisper things to her, and she heard them.
But he's serious when it comes to advising others about hearing loss.
My wife, in her mid-30s, not an old lady, beautiful, successful, realized that she needed to see an audiologist, saw one, got the proper, treatment, and the hearing aid devices make her hearing better, and it's changed our lives.
Have a great lunch.
Thank you very much.
It has been a blessing, actually, because not being able to hear is very frustrating. And it's not only frustrating for the people that you're talking to, but it's also frustrating for me because I know that I'm missing out on so much, and that feeling of saying yes as a response to something that someone said that you really didn't hear, and just hoping that it was a yes or no question, that uncomfortable feeling has gone away, and it's just a big relief and satisfaction.